y'all. Welcome to our neighborhood. Like Bertha, my family's been in Austin now for 6th generation. My grandmother grew up around the corner on 3rd and Waller Street. The older citizen that we saw walking across the stage just a few minutes ago is Miss McCarzo. She lives right across the street. So kudos to her. So given that we're on an education campus, I want to provide a little education this morning. I'm a firm believer, in order to know where we're going, we have to remember where we have been. And so there's a saying that goes, that people without knowledge of their history, origin, culture is really like a tree without roots. I think most of y'all are familiar with Palm School down the road. That was founded in 1892 and was the first elementary school in Austin, Texas. It was the first elementary school that Mexican Americans were allowed to go to public school. In 1917, it was the first public school to actually offer kindergarten, and by 1923, it was the largest public school in Austin. And then we had this plan called the 1958 Austin Plan that basically called for it to be shut down. But before the school district could do that, guess who did that? TxDOT. They called for the construction of I-35 that basically cut off our Mexican-American body and community to Palm School. And guess what school was built to replace Palm School? We had made a full circle. Sanchez Elementary School, right here. So here we go again. One of the painful realities of America is that this country is really founded on institutional racism, Jim Crow, and redlining. The proposal from TxDOT is modern day redlining. Once again, we're talking about the displacement of Black and brown communities, of our local small business mom and pop shops, child care facilities. One of the organizations that will be impacted by the I-35 expansion is the child care facility. It's unacceptable. We know that the highways were built on the right of the formal boundary lines that we saw used during racial zoning. Not to mention the long-term exposure to traffic pollutions and highways have been associated, as we know, with adverse health effects and outcomes for our children and for our older senior citizens. We know pollution is higher on and near busy roads. And we also know what is spewed out of those tailpipes harm our children. TxDOT, we don't need your yellow brick concrete road and lanes in our neighborhoods. We don't. And for far too long, we have endured a concrete barrier that has separated our city, and we're here to tell TxDOT today, no more, ya basta. Repeat it after me, no more, ya basta. No more, ya basta. We need to start valuing people over cars, value equity and resilience, and say no to huge, irreversible, damaging projects. Thank you, guys.